So I was an undergraduate at Berkeley. I came out here in the fall of 1989 to start in school. And I got interested in the geotechnical earthquake program, actually the geotechnical program, in particular because of earthquakes, because my freshman year there was an earthquake out here in California. And I started going to these weekly seminars that the geotechnical program would put on. And I got to hear about grad students, occasionally hear from professors, but I didn't take my first geotechnical class until what I think was the fall of 1992. And I had the very good fortune of having Jim Mitchell as my first geotechnical professor ever. I was in his class. I got to learn incredible things from him and understand some of the stuff that I'd been hearing about in these seminars over the last couple of years. His style was so welcoming and so clear. And that was one of the things that I found. I found if the professors were clear, then I could gather things and I could understand it. And he had an amazing pace, an amazing love of what he taught. And I just got sucked in. One story that I remember from the class was one day. I remember seeing a few rows over from me. There was one student, and we were undergraduates, so not everybody was a geotechnical engineer. There was one student who was dozing off in class. And I remember as I was packing up after the class, Professor Mitchell came over and said, "Young man, when you fall asleep in my class, you're being disrespectful not just to me, but to your other classmates. If you think you're going to do it again, don't come back." And I think he learned a lesson. He did come back. And I certainly came to all of the lectures. But, that class, it was what cemented me getting into geotechnical engineering. And not only that, about 6 months later, Professor Mitchell gave a recommendation to me that got me my first job in geotechnical engineering for Alan Kropp, who is here today, and I've gotten to reconnect with. And I've gotten to see all of these people who are his students, and many of whom I've worked with, and seeing these connections and how many people he's influenced has been so incredibly heartwarming. And he was the start of geotechnical engineering for me, and I can't thank him enough.